The IAG contract was awarded from the Skills Funding Agency to deliver apprenticeship and traineeship awareness in schools in 4 regions within the country. They are the North East, including Yorkshire Humber, the North West, London and the South West. One of the outcomes for the IAG contract was to engage a number of young people. We exceeded the target of 50,000 and we reached over 75,000 young people through assemblies, registrations, CV workshops and career events.
It helped, we got information, were told how we could do it, what to do, and it benefited us massively. Chose to do an apprenticeship due to your earning and learning through the start to the end.
About 80% of schools in the Bradford district have engaged with the IAG services from Interserve. It's gone really well. We're really happy with what we've received from Interserve. What worked really well was the partnership that we've built between ourselves, Interserve schools and our careers leads. The main benefit of the service is really fitting in with the rich picture of apprenticeship information, advice and guidance we've got in Bradford district. I can't stress enough, parents has been really key for the success we've had with raising the profile of apprenticeships in Bradford. Getting that information through to parents has helped them get over some of those misconceptions about apprenticeships.
It's all about getting the right people for delivery. So if we're there to build up a relationship with the school, we need to be putting people in front of young people that are engaging, inspirational and motivational.
When Interserve came into our school, they did a little presentation of what perks we could have from apprenticeships and how they can help us. Currently looking to go into an engineering apprenticeship, mainly fabrication and welding, as I've been studying it for the past 2 years down at college and school.
The students regularly commented on the services that we've given, especially when we've gone back and done many activities in one particular school. So, for example, we'd go and do a presentation and then we'd go back and do a research session. So then they'll draw on the knowledge that they got from the presentation to then be proactive into the research. Just the impact of going into a school and you've got quite a negative group, and then somebody, when we've done the research sessions and looked at live activities, and when a young person sees a vacancy that suddenly triggers off some excitement that they're then encouraged to apply for, it's just really, really positive.
The total number of schools that have engaged within our provision is about 1,800 or just in excess of, and they are requesting more and more events, more and more activities, even going into next year if possible.
In terms of the professional expertise we can bring in from outside, it's really had a massive impact on our students. 82% of our students reported that they were much more interested in finding out more, especially about apprenticeships, based on the events that we've run for aspirations in school. In particular, we're really keen to continue and develop links and relationships with Interserve so we can continue to build our provision into ever better quality. The number of students going into an apprenticeship will grow hugely over the next 12 to 18 months.
The IAG contract means that we're not just offering careers education, we're actually offering information and guidance, which are 2 different things, and that's really important that our students get something that's independent and not just delivered by the teachers in the school, which is really important because a lot of our students associate apprenticeships with trade, which isn't necessarily the case anymore, so it's been really important to kind of give them a bit of an overview of what's actually out there.
I think it's an imperative part of the young person's career advice. I think there's a lot of emphasis placed on teachers when they have a lot of constraints already, so if we can work collaboratively with everybody and help feed information with young people and help guide them into a career pathway that will help support them in the future with a job that's required, I think it's a bit of a no-brainer.
We don't have any internal specialisation in how to use the website or actually what apprenticeship providers are looking for. So Interserve were able to come in and work with those students and identify to them, for example, the importance of having an up-to-date CV, how to literally search for apprenticeships, what time of year they would come online, and actually the best way to apply for those apprenticeships. So it's a real specialised approach that we weren't able to provide in school. The resources available are really helpful for us. The assembly presentation was really clear for students. It was identified to them what apprenticeships were, why they were different and how they were different to maybe the apprenticeship route that either they or their parents maybe thought was the case. The packs of information they got when they did the workshops were also really clearly laid out. It identified to them what it was that they would need to be able to apply to be apprenticeship, down the apprenticeship route. They were colourful, they were engaging, and I think really helpful for them to make those next steps. The IAG contracts had a significant impact on our careers provision, because one of the things we identified was that although we had a number of students who thought they would like to go down the apprenticeship route, we didn't feel that within school we had the specialist knowledge to be able to do that.
Interserve helped me because they give me good information on the paths I could choose, like sixth form, university, college or apprenticeships, and I found this useful and I chose to pursue an apprenticeship path.
The students have been very, very enthusiastic about these opportunities. They've both the assemblies, the drop-in sessions, the parents' evening, the information events, the business open evenings. They've all been well attended, and both parents and students in particular, very, very keen.
The service from Interserve has been excellent. We'd like to keep it. It really does fit in the picture of what's going on in Bradford. It's a piece of the jigsaw, and if you remove a piece of the jigsaw in Bradford, things are not going to work quite as well. We want to make sure that we hang on to that service. We've seen some real value from it, and we want to keep it.
If someone asked me what I thought about apprentices or apprenticeships, I say just go for it, because it's a really big opportunity for you to earn whilst you're learning at a young age of 16, 17, 18, however old you are.
Any schools out there, I'd definitely say to jump and go wholesale towards Interserve and get them into your school, have them talk to your young people and plan a series of tiered events.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The relationships that we've built with schools, with students, with the LEPs, the hub managers, it's just been, I've never had this experience working with so many multi-agencies working together to provide an exceptional service. I've loved it.